Hi everybody, it's Diane from the Paint Factory. It is Friday. Yes, Friday. And it's a little after 3 o'clock my time. So I'm going to give you a few more minutes, a few seconds, we'll see, to see if you're around and if you're willing to listen to me, because I'm doing the giveaway from Artisan Enhancements. So I have all these names here. Oh, I'm dropping my names. Excuse me, just hold on because I dropped somebody's name. I think I did. No, I guess I didn't. Everything's safe. Hey Joyce, how are you? Sorry, I'm a little bit late. I'm obviously as unorganized as I generally am. So yes, Friday. It's kind of like a weird week, as all the weeks are now. The days seem really long and the weeks seem really short, and I'm not quite sure how that works out. But anyway, I hope you're all surviving. I hope you're all doing what you can to get through this time. So if you are coming on and you put your name in the giveaway, let me know. Let me know where you are. I mean, I'm in Oregon. It's actually gorgeous day. It's like 73, sun, perfect. After 75, I start kind of melting. It's the English in me. So what I wanted to do is, I have lots of giveaways going on. So I want to, I guess, thank you all for being with me on this giveaway journey thing. And for me, like I keep saying, it's not necessarily, hey Gail, I haven't seen you on my Facebook Live forever. So hi. So I'm on this journey of doing giveaways, and for me, again, it's about kind of getting the community together to see what we can do for each other, opposed to what you can do for me. And I have a long list of things that you can do for me, but I don't think this is the time to ask. I think we have more strength in numbers, and I think we all have a mutual set goal of just surviving. And for me, surviving means just clicking onto that creativity that I really need to do. I painted for the first time in so long this week, and I did the Lady and the Unicorn. And the idea of having the luxury, it felt very self-indulgent to have the time, have the space, have the product that I could actually just paint. And I, obviously start to think about medical professions who don't have that luxury, who are putting their life on the line every single day. And so I appreciate them so much. And if I can get the feeling that I felt this week painting over to you guys, then for me, it's a win-win. And I want to thank you for, hey Denise, my friend Denise Saylor. How are you, my friend? You like my hair? Can you see my grey? This is the only, see, you're going to get me to digress now, but this is the only place that I actually go grey, which I think is actually, I'm okay with, for almost 56. And I do have to tell you, I said to my husband, let's call him Don, I said to Don last week, so I'm thinking about just, once I do go grey, I'm gonna leave it at grey. What do you think? And my husband assumed that I was asking for his opinion, right? And silly man. And he said to me, oh, you're not going grey. And I said, oh, hold on, mister. Do you think I'm actually asking whether am I asking permission from you? Come out, we'll wrestle together. And I said, what, you don't think I'm gonna go grey? Please explain yourself. And he went, you're too vain, you'll never let yourself go grey. And I'm like, oh, good point. So we will see. But bless him, right? That he's yet to understand what rhetorical question is. I don't care what you think about my hair. It's my hair. You go to Super Clips to have yours cut. So totally digressed. Friday afternoon, I'm sat here with my non-alcoholic rosé. And I'm talking about my grey hair when I should not be. I should be talking about the giveaway. And Janet's on. My God, all my friends are here. I am like, cheers. So, the giveaway. The giveaway this week is brought to you by, I'm like tele-commercial now, Artisan Enhancements, who I love. I've been using them for, I think I've been doing image transfer for about 7-8 years. So apart from probably the first 2 image transfers that I used Mod Podge, I've always used Artisan Enhancements transfer gel. And I've tried, I tried Annie Sloan once, and that was fine. You love my hair. Thank you, Jana. You should see it on my legs. It's like, anyway, so I tried Annie Sloan. That's okay. It's probably a little bit more pricey. But for me, I'm like, let's stick with what we know in image transfer. I've always been there, and they've been a really, really nice company for me to work with. And I do not get paid by Artisan Enhancements ever. They cannot buy me. They can try. They can send gifts if they want. I wouldn't object. But I don't get paid to promote their product, and I do not get paid by anybody to promote their product. So the giveaway, actually, I forgot where it is. What is it? I'm on my page now. The giveaway is for a quart of VP Antico, which is like a Italian plaster. So you can put it on your pieces if you want texture. You can use it with a raised stencil if you want that. It's a lovely product. So you've got that, you've got a quart of transfer gel, and you have a quart of the Bio Savvy Super Solution Cleaner. Try saying that 3 times. And they actually suggested, I was going to be quite happy with doing the VP Antico and the image transfer, and they said, hey, you know, people are cleaning. Why don't we throw in the Bio Savvy Cleaner? And I'm like, who am I to say no? So there you go. So I have all these names. So I'm going to pick, okay, just going to pick somebody. Gosh, so bad at this. Okay, this is it. And if I can't pronounce your name, I'm sorry, okay? Oh, no way! Oh, I love this lady. Alison Yoist. Alison! Alison is in Oregon. I've actually met Alison. Oh, she is a super cool lady. Super cool. Alison was actually, if I remember right, she came here. She came to my house. She's not a stalker. I mean, I did know she was coming. But she came to my house to buy something, I think. I can't remember what. But she was at that time, and may still be, a guardian for, I believe, teenagers in foster care, something like that. And she was buying, oh gosh, if I had a good memory, I'd be able to remember this. She was buying something for the foster child for her bedroom. So super! Oh my god, I love Alison. So yeah, it's so good that these giveaways are going to people who are, well, you're all wonderful, but you know, if I know personal story behind it, then it just makes it more rewarding somehow. So yay. So that was this week's. Goodbye. No, but I've got more. I've got another giveaway. And I mentioned it last time when I talked about, actually it was this week, right? When I had my shower. I showered on, I think Wednesday, and I really didn't need it. I just showered because... But anyway, I was talking to you about another giveaway. So this giveaway is a little bit special, and this is gonna, I think I'm gonna do 2 giveaways. And so what I want the next giveaway to be is for medical personnel only. So I'm being really choosy this time. And the reason why it came to me, like I said, that I was in the garage just painting away, being really happy, and it just hit me that these people, these awesome people, are working sometimes without the equipment that they need, without the need to put themselves first. And what I'm finding, and correct me if I'm wrong, that you will always find people in their true colours in times of, you know, chaos or need or anything like that. And so I just find these people are just incredible, right? They do everything for us. So I want to, like I say, the only thing I can do is to use my page and to get product to people, and hopefully if you know, I kind of narrow the audience away a little bit just for the medical staff, because if I can get product and they will allow themselves time to spend it on them and to become creative and just look after themselves, even if it's just for half an hour, it's worth it. So the next giveaway is going to be in 2 parcels, and I'm going to tell you what I have. Now again, I don't want anybody to say how generous I am, because this is not me producing this product, you know, all these products I'm giving away. This is the generosity of other people. So let me tell you about my friend. When I started painting, so, you know, 7-8 years ago, whenever, a newbie, never painted anything, didn't know basically what the hell I was doing, and this was the time when Annie Sloan was kind of like the big brand of paint, and I had a local retailer in Portland called Phyllis, who is now retired, and I have another awesome retailer in Portland. But I was looking for some product, I can't remember what it was, and I found Robin's story online. Now Robin she's in Florida, and she I think up till today is the biggest Annie Sloan retailer. I love this woman, love her. And one of the reasons why I love her is that when I started and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing, I think I ordered Crackle Tex from Artisan Enhancements, and I ordered it from her because Phyllis was out of stock, and she sent it to me, mailed it to me. And one of the nice things that Robin used to do is just throw in a few little goodies for me, and I'm like, oh my god, I didn't even pay for this. And so it was just always kind of like a Christmas thing, you know, and a package from Robin, oh my god. And so I ordered this Crackle Tex, and I read the instructions, and I went online, and I couldn't understand what you should do with it, because it said something like when you pull off, you put the Crackle Tex on, and then when you can now pull off. And I'm like, what does pull off mean? You know, and I tried Googling pulling off, and I got some interesting answers. And so I messaged her out of the blue. She didn't know who I was, and I said, I really need your help. And she messaged me, and bless her, she made a little videotape and said to me, Diane, this is not for kind of public consumption. This is not a training thing, but I just want to give you an idea of what you do with this product. And she taped it on her phone and sent it to me. And I will never forget that act of kindness, because, you know, she's in Florida, I'm in Oregon. I'm never going to go to a store. I have my own retailer in Portland. But it's kind of like those little acts of kindness that you never, or at least I don't forget. And I like to think that 7-8 years ago, when I came into the painting field, I was, like I say, very green, very naive, not very good. And so, I'm seeing all you people now. And so what I found, the painting field, if you're a painter in business, can be very political. It can be very cliquey. So if you are a retailer of a paint line, you're more apt to promote and support people using your product line. Makes sense, right? And so retailers will promote retailers, they'll promote people who use their product on their page. And so you'll have, you know, pages that do Annie Sloan, you'll have pages that do like Wise Owl, you'll have, I'm blocking on the names of paint companies, but you get my drift, right? So now that's great for their company, for their product line, but if you're not a retailer, you don't have that support backing. You don't have many people saying, you go there, because you're not really, you're on the surrounds of everything. You know, yeah, I use Annie Sloan, but I'm not a retailer. So I'm not in that clique, or I'm not in that clique. So for me, finding my ground and having people find me and find out what I do, I was really, really lucky, because I found what I want to call, and I don't mean this as an insult, but the old timers. Right, so the older women who had been painting for a long time, and just, you know, this was kind of like when Facebook was newer, you know, and they just collectively supported each other, because that's what older women tend to do. And then obviously as things progress, you would get the younger crowd coming in and either being part of the clique or just whatever. And I know this is going to sound really elitist, but I don't care. So like the older generation of women, I tend to think support women because they're women, right? It's just, we support each other because that's what our nature is. And then the business is secondary. And so I think like the newer people, and this is not wrong, it's just a different take on business. They will support each other if they get that support back. Does that make sense? But that's how I feel. So like a Robin, I would do anything for this woman, absolutely anything, because at the beginning she went out of her way to support me only for the fact that I was a woman, not because I was a great painter, because actually I was kind of crappy. I really didn't know a lot. So yes, I'm glad I got painting at the time I did, before it got really political and I'm better than you and my brand is better than theirs, and you know, I will do this but you have to support me. And I hate that, you know, I hate that with giveaways now, that, you know, I'll do something for you but you've got to do something for me. No. So anyway, I will get off my soapbox. But so the main thing I wanted to say is that I am thrilled because I messaged Robin and told her, hey, look, I feel that I need to do something productive, and I would love to do giveaways just for people on my page. I'm not asking for shares or likes. It's just going back to the good old days where we just do things because it's the right thing to do. And she's like, yep, let me get my stuff together. I'll ship them to you. You decide what you do with them, where they go. And I said, perfect. You know, send me whatever you can. It can be, you know, just one can of paint. And we'll go from there. Now, she sent me 2 big boxes. So she sent me, I'm going to go through them because I think she's pretty amazing. So Annie Sloan, Oxford Navy, never tried this colour. Would like to keep this for myself, but I'm evolving and I'm going to give that away, even though I really think that's a nice colour. So what is this? Is this I can't even see. It's a litre. So it's a chunk of a size. She said chop white wax and black wax. Sanding pads, three different grades. This is kind of cool, a waxing brush. I've never had a waxing brush. Could comb my hair with this. That. This one is, look at this, keepsake box. How amazing is that? And it's got all the flipping heck, I can't see, my eyes are like Rodwell, how do you pronounce that? It's a green colour and a yellow colour. But yeah, so Robin, awesome. Some copper wax and the Furniture Bible, which is signed by the author. So this is a really, really good book. I was looking through it last night thinking, oh my God, I need to remember all this. Oh yeah, that's really good. And so I was like wishing my mind, please keep this in here. And then I thought, you know, I can't even remember my children's names. What chance do I have? So what I think I'm going to do is that this and wax and something is going to be one of the giveaways, and then the box is going to be another giveaway. So 2 giveaways, and it's just for medical staff. So you can be a nurse, you can be a doctor, you can be a nursing's assistant, you can be a mental health worker, anything. You can be so many things. I mean, it's hard to come up with, you know, work in the ER. You can be a cleaner in hospitals. You're out there too. Anything where you're dealing with this 24/7. Okay, so what I'll do is I will put a pin post again at the top of my page, and then just put your name down, and I will pick 2 winners next week. And I think that's all I have to. So I'm going to digress again, but I have Wilson looking at me, and look, I painted it with Wise Owl, and I can't get him off now. So I'm supposed to do this. This is my exercise ball that I haven't used since I bought him. He just torments me now. So you're supposed to do this, right? And what you're supposed to do is put it between your thighs, right? And squeeze like, and he's meant to do all kinds of wonderful things for your thighs. And then I was just thinking this morning, but now I've got Wilson's face on him. So now it seems like so inappropriate that I use it that way. So yeah. I shouldn't be doing Facebook Lives. I'm just ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. But what I did want to tell you about is just the paint. So if you like how I finish painting, you don't need a lot of paint, right? If you want to get a really kind of true, he's looking at me. Oh my God, stop it. So if you're looking for a patina, because I'm trying to redirect my mind, you don't need a lot of paint colors, okay? And I'm saying this too because I don't want you to feel that you have to go out and buy a multitude of colors, because you don't. Like my unicorn one, I used 2 colors. You know, the brown was my base coat, because you're never going to see my base coat ever. It's like you're never going to see me do ab work. I mean, stop it. So yes, you don't need to run out and buy lots of paint colors. What you need to do is buy glaze. Okay, and I know I keep saying this to you, and I hope that you listen, that glaze is your friend. I don't care what make you use. I don't care. I have links to Wise Owl. I don't care if you use it. Just buy a glaze. Buy a clear glaze, because that will give you the watercolor effect. And all you do, if you have a clear glaze, you add a little bit of your, let's say, Oxford Delicious Navy. And it's so gorgeous, so yummy. And then you can get, if you have a clear glaze and you have brown pigment, you can make your own brown glaze. It's quite easy. I mean, it's just... Gail, thank you. Glaze. Glaze will take your painting up a notch. I'm telling you, right? If you learn anything from me, glaze. But if you, let's say you only have 2 different colors and then you have a glaze, you blend them and already you can have, you know, 3-4 different layers of paint. So yes, that's it. That's my parting words. So thank you. I hope you're all doing well. I really do. I do think about you. And I don't know about you, but for me, I have an addiction now, which I didn't have before. So I'm so fed up of seeing my house, right? It's like everywhere I go. And now I've become addicted to Zillow because now I can go and visit other people's houses. So yeah, this is my, what's that TV show where you do a confessional thing? That's what I feel like I'm doing now. Okay, so my confessional this week is that I'm addicted to strangers' houses, the interior. They all seem to use the same staging company. And I'm addicted to eating. I cannot get out of my kitchen. So with that, I have confessed everything. I feel lighter. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. I hope you all stay safe. Wear your masks. Don't go out. Don't make me go out. So yes, thank you for being part of the giveaway. I appreciate it. Again, if you are a medical professional, if you know anybody who isn't on my page, again, you don't need to like my page. You most certainly should not be sharing it to be in the giveaway. That is not something that I'm asking at all. But if you know somebody, obviously they're not gonna, most people are probably still working, you know, it's Friday. But if you know someone who might like to get some free product, just put their name in the pin post and I'll take their names and do a drawing next week. But I want to celebrate this wonderful community, and yeah, thank you for helping me do that. I appreciate it, and have a wonderful weekend, and I will talk to you later. Bye bye.